Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's Next Level. I'm bringing you a gameplay commentary. It's Halo 3 gameplay. MLG, Oddball, and Heretic is what this guy's playing. This gameplay is not mine. It's a guy named Efficient. He's one of my friends from real life. He's a really good friend. We used to go to school together. I moved to Ohio. He still lives in Seattle, Washington. But that's enough on the history of our bromance relationship. No, I'm just kidding. But so right here we're playing about at a level 40 MLG, I think it was. And now that it's done fast forwarding, I actually talk about gameplay. And I'm not one of those commentators that's usually gonna sit here and talk about their personal life and what they think is interesting or whatever they want during their commentaries. I want to sit here and try to help you guys and give you tips. So with that said, we'll start up the commentary about the actual gameplay. So it looks like he dies top mid after cleaning up a couple of guys. Spawning top blue. He's getting shot in the back off spawn, so he's just nading behind him. And he ends up getting a melee on him. He'll call out that he's one shot. Probably get someone will clean him up. So he did what he could there after getting spawn, just shot in the back off spawn. And so he's moving towards ball, going for some sort of ninja, I guess. I don't really know. I think I fast forward past a really disgusting LPR, but oh well. I might throw that in there at the end. It was flat out disgusting. And so he's pushing up car 3 here and trying to clean up these guys. It looks like he missed some melee, but still ends up getting them. And then he kind of has to push out. He might have tried to get on carbine bubble right there, but oh well, it doesn't matter. So here he spawns, jumps out, and goes bottom mid, which is never a good idea on Heretic. And he ends up paying for it with a death. Yeah, you never really want to jump bottom mid, especially in oddball or flag, because there's so many angles that people can see you from. It's ridiculous. You're almost probably, take my word, 7 times out of 10, you're not going to live if you're going to try to go base to base bottom mid, unless they're 3 dead or 4 dead. So right here he lifts up to top blue where the ball guy is and ends up getting killed by his one of his teammates that were guarding him. And right here he saves my life. I'm actually in this game. I'm D15 is my call tag. My gamer tag's discretion, if you guys didn't know. But yeah, we're playing together. This was recorded this gameplay actually happened about 3 or 5 hours ago. So I remember it pretty well. It was a pretty good game. We ended up, I'm not gonna say, but it was definitely a close game right up to the end. We had a couple of clutch moments, me and him did. And I really didn't know if it was going to be enough in the end. But we ended up pulling it out. I'll just tell you right now, it was a pretty big deficit we came back from, though. So right here he's moving up, and he's trying to get this guy. It's their pink street, and he ends up taking out 2 of us. I think I'm pretty 95% sure my teammate naded me right there. But that doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. And so he's putting shots on ball guy. BR's really sloppy. I remember this was our first game of the day, but that's that's still pretty sloppy. But he's got a really good BR in general. He's probably just a little bit off. So he's trying to get this guy. He's pushing in the ball. We got 2 dead. I killed 1. He killed the other. That was a nice little teamwork right there. He's moving up to top mid, and he sees a guy coming in to top blue, and he's probably gonna call that out. He moves in to help the ball guy, but he ends up getting naded, so he has to push back, and he's probably going to get cleaned up there. Yeah, there he is. So we have 3 dead. The last guy's on ball. It's kind of lagging. Let's see, respawns. He spawns top red. He's moving car side. That's where the ball is. I wouldn't have naded right there, and he probably needs to save his nades and just keep pushing, but ends up being okay. He gets solid 3 shots on that guy. Almost pays for reloading, but he ends up cleaning up anyway. A little tip, if you're reloading, or if you gotta get a 1 shot and he hides around a corner and you have like at least a half clip or more left, or even like a quarter of a clip or more left, don't reload, because people that are really good, or at least somewhat good, will have headsets, like Astros. I have Astros A40s, Astro A40s. He has Turtle Beach X3 ones, I think. They're both really good. If you don't have one, I would recommend getting one. It really helps your game. But anyway, back to the point. They'll be able to hear you reload. So if they hear you, if you hear the like the little click when you're reloading your BR, and you're at least somewhat weak, they can pop out and get an easy 2 shots on you before you can get a shot on them, even though they're 1 shot, and you'll end up getting cleaned up. That's what almost happened right there a few seconds ago, or probably about a minute ago now. Is he reloaded when he got a guy 1 shot? He the guy popped back out. I don't know if it was by accident or he actually heard the guy or heard Efficient reloading, but he ends up getting killed or almost getting killed. But Efficient ends up getting the lucky kill on him because he missed a couple shots the other guy did. But back to the gameplay. We were down by 73 points, I think, at one point, and now we're down by 1, which is a really nice comeback pretty quickly too. Looks like our entire team's up and we're starting to push towards the ball, but he gets shot in the back off spawn, which is that sucks. And now he got meleeed. Oh, we got a nice stick. Oh, he stays alive too. That was nice. That was a good play. I mean, I think that's what he's probably best at. His BR's really nice, and he can just make really clutch plays in really strange times. Like one-on-one scenarios, he hardly ever loses, and that's just why he's so good. Let's see. We're both pushing bottom mid, which I talked about earlier. You don't really want to push bottom mid, but right there they had 2 dead, and we were pushing together, so that was probably okay. And I pick up the ball, and he's trying to cover me, and he just missed a couple shots, and the guy ends up cleaning me up, which is fine. I mean, if you're going for the ball bottom mid, you're probably going to get cleaned up, so I'm not too mad. And right here, chase the guy down bottom middle, which is, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, he obviously is going to have dying for it, but he stopped the ball guy for a couple seconds, which is what you need to do in this situation. Ooh, that was pretty bad. Of course, right as I say, he usually wins all of his 1v1 situations. He loses one pretty bad. No, I'm just kidding. Right here, once again, he jumps bottom mid. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, no. Oh, this is the point where they were 3 down, so that was fine. That was smart. He picks up the ball and brings it back to our base. So at this point of the game, when there's about 3 minutes, 2 minutes left, and you're either down or you have a small lead, it's close. Is what my point is. You just need to stay calm. You can't start to keep rushing the ball because that's not going to help. Just keep to a steady game plan. Do what you've been doing all game if it's been working, and you'll win the game. The teams that on the pro circuit. I don't know if any of you guys watched pro circuit. MLG Orlando just happened a couple weeks ago. But all those teams that get down to the wire, they just stay calm and they strategize. They make planned pushes. They're not going to rush the ball every single time to just try to get a couple seconds because that's not going to work. So what you want to do is in a couple seconds you see a really good play by him. He just starts setting up. I think ping 3 for I don't know, maybe 3 kills just straight. But that probably won us the game. I think this is it right here. Yeah, he comes up here, stops the ball guy first, which is really important because they have a pretty big lead right now. They have over 35-second lead. But now he's putting shots on guys, making it really hard for them to get to the ball. That's 2 guys in a row he's cleaned up. Put shots on that guy earlier. Then he gets assassinated. So he's calling out the guy, pink 3 or pink 2, I would assume. He spawns bottom blue, and he does a good job of lifting. Just make sure there's no one up there. And right here, he's going to make sure, that they can't get the ball, so he's just going to nade, and then push pink 2, try to catch him off guard. And he's putting shots on that guy, moving up, doesn't grab sword, probably doesn't have time, and he just chases that guy down. He didn't really have a choice. There was a guy car 3, but he probably should have stayed pink 2 right there. So right here, I D15, and down below, he's up top. We got our ball guy down below, and then we have another guy up top. The ball guy looks like it lifted, and we have a really good setup right now. I just took out 2 guys that are trying to come in. And it looks like we can probably take a lead right here with 40 seconds left, which will be our first lead of the entire game. And we just did. We have a 3-point lead right now. And he cleans up Pegasus, gets the assassination on the ball guy, picks up the ball, secures us a good 5 to 10 second lead, which was really clutch. I mean, that was probably the most clutch play of the game. He sees our 3 teammates down there, which was good, and he ran right towards them like he should have. We ended up winning this game by 8 points. We made a really big comeback, and it was amazing. We ended up going +7 with the most ball time. I think I went +5. That's the game, guys. Thanks for watching, and rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.